Today, I'm going to give you a taste of what it's really like to be a student with us. And I'm going to teach you how to create a marketing plan on one page. Okay. It's a one-page marketing plan. This is from our Build the Following from Scratch program. It's $97. I will link to it, fashionbrainacademy.com. But let me give you the deets. So many people, I know you have all the things to do all the time. You know, you're selling, you're creating products, you're designing products, you're packaging, like so much to do. And the marketing is not everyone's favorite thing. We just sometimes want to just create stuff, right? So I'm going to teach you today how to get your plan down on one page. Now, this is different than the simple sales system that I've been talking about recently. This is really if you're getting started and you just need to get some basics clear in your head. Okay. So they're all the same concepts that we're teaching here, but it's a slightly different way and it's getting it down on one sheet of paper. Okay. So first, what we do to build your one-page marketing plan. Oh, there is a download for this that you're going to want. There's a worksheet. You can follow along. You can fill it out, all the things. Head back and download it at fashionbrainacademy.com/MAM, MAM. Short for marketing action model. That's what I call it. You need a MAM, people, marketing action model. So let's run your business through this model. Okay. The MAM, the marketing action model. So let's go. So 5 sections to this. Okay. And by the way, so just so those of you who are watching on video, I'm trying to do a little bit more video and podcast, FYI. If you want to see this in person, you can head over to the blog and watch it, or to YouTube, Fashion Brain Academy website. But anyway, here's the worksheet for those of you watching. And if you're not, don't even stress, just go get it. But we have one ideal client, one ideal offer, which usually means product or product category, something we offer for sale, one main message. Next step is to decide what is your MAM and then execute. So you're choosing who's my ideal client, what's my ideal offer for them, what's the messaging I will use to attract them, something they give a shit about. Make a decision and don't change your mind for 90 days minimum. And then what's my plan to implement this? All right, so let's dive in. First, choosing one ideal client. Ooh, this is hard for newbies. If you're new, sometimes not even, you feel like if you choose, you're going to lose all the other people, right? You just kind of want anyone with money. And you feel like, well, I don't get to choose who buys from me. But truth is, you do. Okay. So who is the ideal person, the ideal customer? And how do we go after that person rather than just like, well, here I am. Anybody who wants to buy can buy. Of course, anyone can buy. But who are we marketing to? Who's the ideal buyer? The one who's going to spend money with you is an actual human, not a compilation of demographics or a celebrity or anything like that, but one ideal client. For those of you who are, been in business a long time, this is not necessarily your current best customer. This is the ideal person, the person that, likes what you have, thinks your products are beautiful, understands the value without too much convincing, and has access to money to pay for it. So who is the ideal person? An actual human. Okay. There's a lot more we could go into, but for today, that's enough. Choose one ideal client, list their name on this sheet. Number 2, what is your ideal offer for them? One ideal offer, matching your ideal buyer with your ideal offer to buy what? An ideal offer is a product or service that does 3 things. 1, it has high margins. The end. 2, it has a high selling and dollar amount potential. And 3, it's not a huge pain in the ass. PIA is not a huge PIA to produce or sell or manufacture. Okay. This means it's an offer or something to buy that actually makes you money, not just something that you can sell or something that is your current bestseller or something that you think you should sell. Some of you, if you're in pre-launch mode, you feel like, well, this is the white space in the market. Okay. I don't like to think like that. Like when I work with people who have an MBA, I'm like, we have to get so much more granular than that. We're thinking about one human and one ideal person and how I can serve them with my product, right? So it's something that actually has a high margin and actually that you believe that you can sell a lot of, okay? So people actually want it, not what you think they need, something that people want. So I believe customer first, product second. If you know who your ideal customer is and you're able to connect with her, him, them, this person, then you will know them enough to know what they want to buy. And that's what product you create. Okay. Rather than I have a great product. Now let me go look for people to sell to it. That is ass backwards. Okay. All right. So one ideal offer, matching your ideal buyer to your ideal offer. An offer doesn't mean a discount. It doesn't mean like whatever. It just means, what are you selling? Okay. Okay. So it's something that's going to make you a profit. It's something that you believe you can sell a lot of and that people actually want. And finally, in order to sell it, it doesn't drive you completely nuts, right? Like a product that's super difficult to manufacture, or ship or anything is like, if it takes up too much of your time and energy just to try to get it manufactured and produced and sold and shipped to the end user, it's not ideal. So list your ideal offer here. What is it now? This is on the sheet. So if you sell a whole bunch of different products, what is the one that is just like, this person buying this product, that's what I want to lead with. Okay. This doesn't mean you stop offering all your other products. Okay. You're not, because you decide, well, I sell bags and the tote bag is actually the ideal product for this person and it has great margins and maybe that's where I should be focusing first. That doesn't mean you stop selling all your other bags. It doesn't mean you take them off the website. This doesn't mean you don't offer them or have them. It just means you don't allocate resources to the other products right now. Okay. You put the ideal product first. The other products can stay up on your site, but don't spend extra time reshooting the product photos. Don't put extra resources towards non-ideal products. Just leave them be. Okay. So don't put your time, money, or focus on anything that's not your ideal offer right now. All right. Number 3. Messaging. What is the message? Now that you've streamlined your focus, I mean, you guys, if you really do this, 90% of the shit that you work on every day will go away because you'll just be like, look, I just want to focus on selling these products to these people. Boom. So now that you streamline your focus to the right buyer matched with the right offer, it's so much easier to craft a compelling marketing message that attracts somebody and actually makes them, wake up and be like, whoa, she's talking about me. That's the perfect tote bag for me, because you're really specific on who it is and what this product will do to help them, right? So what's that messaging? What is the main topic or topics that you can create content around with the goal of attracting your ideal client? So these are the types of things I work on a lot with my private clients and coaching clients. And if you're interested in how coaching works, just reach out to brain@fashionbrainacademy.com or check the site. I don't have specific packages listed up there right now, but you can just reach out and we'll just, ask for more info and we'll let you know. All right. Next. All right. You chose an ideal product, an ideal customer to focus on. You chose the ideal product that you want to focus on right now. You've decided on some messaging that matches the two. Now you need to just actually decide that you're willing to take the risk to focus most of your marketing and time and efforts for the next 90 days on the above. Embrace the clarity and the simplicity of a business that has many things to offer, but really you're focusing on selling this kind of product to that person. And then believe it can work. Decide it's worth a try for 90 days to focus on just this MAM, marketing action model, and not be doing all the things and being all the things to all the people. Okay. Believe in constraint. The idea here is that you will give extra focus and resources to this ideal offer and this ideal client for the next 90 days. And then you decide, you track the results and you decide after that. Be really, really curious about the possibilities of what could happen if you bring your focus to these things and stop trying to do everything. Okay. Again, I'm not saying you take all your other products away and you cancel them. No, you just don't spend resources on them. Okay. And then in this, making a decision and willing to risk not doing all the things for all the people, you then choose 2, possibly 3 main marketing activities. For instance, okay, I know who I want to sell to. I know the product I want to lead with. I know the message to attract them. I'm going to do this via what? So is it TikTok and SMS text? Is it Instagram and your email list? Is it Facebook and email? Is it Facebook and Instagram? I almost always want email in there, right? So if you're like, I'm just going to hit hard, I'm just going to go hard with Facebook ads right now and my email list. Fine. Whatever you want to do. Don't do Pinterest and TikTok and YouTube and shorts and reels. And just don't try to, you are not Gary Vee. We do not have a marketing team of 20 people. So please show constraint with all of this and go deeper into whatever channels you decide to use rather than trying to cover all the bases like you're a big company. Okay. And then number 5 is to execute, implement the plan. Your marketing activities are important, but they're not that important. We don't need to get crazy about, oh my God, what do I post? What do I say? How do I even look like? The whole point here is to just start. Okay. You can't take this too seriously and worry about every little thing being perfect or you're going to be frozen. So it's about the client. It's about the customer, the other person on the other side, and you being of service to this person. If you believe your tote bag really is better than the other ones out there, and it really does make this person's life a little better today because they have it, then please just focus on them and not about you and your fear of doing it wrong or getting it wrong or not having it work out. And decide, if I'm going to do this, am I ready to take imperfect action and just get started? Not make this mean a whole big thing. Let's just screw around and find out. Let's just treat business as a big, fun, sexy game and say, this is my 90-day experiment. I'm going to do this. Maybe it worked, maybe it won't, but it's probably going to work better than trying to do all the things. I almost can guarantee that. I cannot, of course. So decide now what needs to happen first to get started with your marketing action model, your MAM, and list it on this sheet. Okay. So if it's, I need to organize my email lists, or I need to update my landing page with updated messaging, or I need to connect with influencers in my space, or I need to shoot, probably not this, but maybe you do need a photo shoot for the product that you're focusing on. Maybe you need more testimonials and reviews. Maybe you need user-generated content. What's the first step to executing your plan? Okay. And then when we're doing this simple marketing plan and just getting it all down, the next step, and if you're not looking at the worksheet, you might start to feel overwhelmed at this point. So just pause, no stress. But if you're a startup in the build an audience, build a following program, what we have you do next is this. We say, okay, my simple marketing plan, what is it? Okay. First, decide how many people do you want to add or have on your email list or text list, but email probably first, before you launch a new product or in the next 90 days. So are you using your list? Do you have a list? Are you using email? I have a client. Oh my gosh. He just started. He's in pre-launch phase, and he just said, no one's signing up on my list. And I'm like, you got to give him a reason to. This is a big topic. We don't have to cover it in this episode, but very simple tweaks. It probably took him 20 minutes of messaging changing and little tweaks on his site that he did himself. He got 22 new people on his list for free, no ads last week. 22 people for free, no ads. No matter how big your business is, that's lovely. And so now he went from like 22 people to like 45 people, like whatever it was like just amazing, simply because he decided who he wanted, why they should get on the list, what was the messaging, and the call to action was clear. Okay. So what are you going to do to get people on your list? What actions are you going to take towards your ultimate goal? Right. So in the next 90 days, if your plan is, okay, this is my ideal client, this is the ideal offer I'm going to offer them, this is the ideal messaging, I've made a decision, I'll stick to this for 90 days. I've committed to only 2 to 3 main marketing activities. Now I'm making an execution plan with imperfect action. What will you do monthly, weekly, and daily? Write that down. To make this plan happen, these are my steps. And please don't forget, perfect is good, but done is better. Taking imperfect action every single day is the key to a successful marketing plan that results in sales. You totally got this. You totally got this. And if you want support and you want a place to ask questions, then maybe you're ready for coaching. I don't know. But I love coaching. And I know if we do this on our own, we get the crazy brain and we get frozen and we're not sure what to do. So then we don't do anything. So if you have a smart person, presumably smart-ish, to talk to who's done this before, has been where you are and done it successfully, maybe you need some coaching, sister. fashionbrainacademy.com is where you're going to find us. Just reach out, let you know what's up and how you can get some coaching directly from me. There might be a waiting list when you reach out. There might not. It depends on what's up, but let us know and let us know if we can help. Have a great day. Don't forget to get your download for this session. fashionbrainacademy.com/MAM, MAM, like marketing action model. It is my gift to you, this free worksheet. Go get it. See you soon. Bye, guys.